माना जाता है. It is called his magnum opus, right? So when you read this play, find that that in this play that called the setting of the play, the living of a house, side town. Now the simple see that simple living being, right? The opening, the setting of the play is very important. When you read, this is called the living room of a house. Living room means that that the play opens with a simple beginning. And this is the trends of the 20th century. The play does not begin with a very extraordinary setting, right? So the living room of a house in a town, side town, it's local London town. A door leading to the hall down left, back door and small window. Kitchen has center back, kitchen up right, table and chair center. Petty enters from on the left with a paper and sits at the table. He begins to read. Next voice comes through the kitchen. Now, when you read this, simple, very simple. There is nothing. There is nothing. There is nothing. Nothing very extraordinary, right? The setting of the, the the setting of the play very important, right? The setting of the play is it is very important, right? Don't find any extraordinary thing, right? This is the trends of the 20th century, right? When you say that they take a very a simple thing, right? So Petty says, "Is that you?" Now this simple your this is your simple this is very simple opening, right? So what Petty says? Petty says that is this you? Is that you, Petty? Pause. Now, if you 20th century, it starts with question, right? 20th century starts with that you find here that the play itself starts with question, right? Question is what? Question means that that he talked that Petty. Is that you, Petty? What? What is that you? Yes, it is. Now, Potter's face appeared. Are you back? I have got your conflict. Appears and reappears. Here is your cornflake. Very important that the simple display. There is very simple opening, right? Here is your cornflakes and Petty. They talk about very simple. Talk about very simple. That very simple setting, right? So this is something that I find. Now, when you read that Petty, what is that you? Yes, it's what her face appears. You back, yes. I have got your conflicts. It appears and reappears. Here's your conflict. So that when you the opening, what you find is that how the play begins in a very simple manner. This is the basic quality of with Tom Stoppard. And this is the basic difference between Indian theatre and English playwright. For example, when this Carnot, this Allahabad, type for also GIC LT grade, you find that the play begins in a very extraordinary manner. It is a worship tradition. There is Sutobhar, then idol is set up. Bhagavad as a form of Sutobhar, he lays out the story. But certain things finding that the beginning of the play is really very simple, right? You don't find any extraordinary thing here, right? So you find that are they nice? Nice. I thought they would be nice. Table, you got your paper, Petty. Yes, I have got my paper ready. Now that's this is what he says. So when you read, okay, what you find that there is nothing so much. आप इस प्ले को पढ़ेंगे और एक चीज पे ध्यान रखिएगा, प्ले में आपको कोई एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी नहीं, वेरी सिंपल थिंग, बहुत सिंपल बातें आपको मिलेगी, उसी को आपको ध्यान, राइट, तो आप ध्यान देंगे तो आप देखेंगे कि वो कहता है you read me out some, it is good, make says it is pretty, yes, well I haven't finished, will you tell me when you come to something good, yes, pause, now see that there is called printer called pause or silence, this is very important for printer, several times that discuss the significance of pause and silence. Pause and silence is the important, very important technique that printer has allowed, and because of this technique, printers have often been referred as comedy of, called comedy of khatra hai, there is danger, and danger means pause and silence, right? There is silence everywhere, right? This is that my play about silence. Why there is silence? Because they told you that this that they urged of the because of the horror of the Second World War, First World War horrors, that consequent Cold War, right? Cold War, you know that war between. So when you read this play, you find the setting of the play, the result of these events, I say, but these happening, like First World War, Second World War, and Cold War, is the result is the साइलेंस, पॉज है, केवल रुकावट है, हम सही कैन नॉट मेक द क्लियर स्टेट, देयर इज नो राइट दैट वी कैन नॉट फाउंड वे, हैव टू फेस सो the first when you find that how pause and act makes the beginning of the play, right? Then have you been working hard this morning? No, just tagged a few of the old chairs, cleaned up a bit. That I have done very normal thing. The chair, that's all. That she is very simple. She is a housewife. That the family is not very ordinary family, and they are from simple. They are from ordinary background. Point number first. Second point is this, that there is no clear-cut relationship. Right? For example, not clear whether they are husband or wife. By doing what is that there is no clear cut, clarity. There is no stability, or there is compatibility, or there is no sanctity. You find this in play. Therefore, relationship exactly, right? What you find now. Say that no, nice out, very nice. You say that yes. Now this is very important. Now we have found that there are only two characters, right? Till now found that there are only two characters, that is talking about thing, that they are talking about this what we call this. They're talking about this. They're talking about this simple that they are talking. They're talking about tired bed and uh, uh, simple thing like simple setting, right? That we find there is no, there is only two characters that they are talking about very simple चीज की बात कर, ऐसा कुछ है नहीं, राइट? फिर जो हमारे पास एक आता है वह है स्टैनली, थर्ड कैरेक्टर। तब मैं पूछता है हैव यू हर्डिंग, आई डोंट नो इजी, इट इज सेज दैट क्या जो लड़का आया है क्या वो उठा? Sir, I don't know. I haven't seen him down yet. Well, then he can't be up. Haven't you seen him down? Just come now. तो जब इसको पढ़ते हैं उसके आगे, find that that they are asking very, that they say that they what they say that I don't know. I have not seen him down yet. That person has not come yet, right? So that's why he says that is Stanley up yet? I don't, right? So he asks question up. Say that no, I don't up or not, right? So they say I don't know that man whether man is up or now. Well, then he can't be up. Haven't you seen down? I have only just come in. Must be, say that he must be. Like says वो अभी तक looks around the room, then goes to the sideboard, takes a pair of socks from a dryer, collects wool and a needle, and goes back to the table. Work. Socks from a dryer, collects wool and needle, goes back to the table to work. What time did you go out this morning, Pet? Same time as ask कि आप कहाँ कब जाएंगे? What is your routine? क्या आप ऑफिस जाएंगे? When you go to office, at what time you will go? What is your time schedule? Right? There is change in time. The immediate answer is Betty say that no, I will not go. इतना ध्यान रखिएगा कभी तक और अक्सर यही क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है कि what is assess the character analysis. There is Petty, right? He says that he looks around the room and goes to the sideboard, collects wool and needle and goes back to the table. What time did you go out this morning, Petty? Same time. Was it dark? Petty, no, it was light, beginning to dawn. But sometimes you go out in the morning and it's dark. That is in in the middle. So he says that आप कभी कभी रात को जाते रात को वापस लगते क्या आपको डर नहीं लगता क्या अंधेरा नहीं है ये जो प्ले है बर्थडे पार्टी पढ़ेंगे प्ले देयर इज hard and difficult words setting is as I told mind burden this that but sometimes you go out in the morning that is in the winter पता है कि विंटर के समय में हम जाते हैं बिकॉज और जैसा कि मैं आपको the summer, this is the time of summer. Yes, it get lights later in. Oh, pause. What are you reading? Then जो है मैं पूछती क्या आप पढ़ रहे हैं? Petty. Someone just had a baby. That happened to who? Same girls. Who? Petty. Who? I don't think. See that. Yeah. So that it is not good. Out some. No, just stack. Very nice. Is up it. I don't know. Is he? So Petty. Hey, was it dark? No, it was light. कहते what are you reading? Someone just had baby. बस मजाक हो रहा है कॉमेडी oh they haven't who some girl who petty I don't think what is her name Lady Mary Splat I don't know her girl not a boy no what a same I boy that बता रहा हूँ कि प्ले आप पढ़ें अब देखिए कल से बात कर रहा हूँ पढ़ रहे हैं एक प्ले not a boy that is a girl so I would much rather have a little because I rather like a boy not a girl. I would much rather I have finished say that I have finished the cornflakes. Were they nice? Very nice. I have got something else for you. Pretty good. एक कहती है कि क्या जो मैंने कॉर्नफ्लेक्स बनाया था Are they nice? Yes, they are very nice. Pretty good. He rises, takes his plate, and exists and appears at the edge with a plate on a plate. Goes and fried bread. Morning breakfast time, light food. Right? So that tells us that the day is set down morning. Betty is reading a paper. Make it not be in the text. The may wife or not. This is the one of the trends of the 20th. If the place you don't hardly clear cut references are plays like the caretaker. There are three times Western Davis. Then when you read Samuel Beckett's Waiting for Godot, then that you also you find that there is Ken and Vladimir. They are the two, the not protagonists, the tramp one. That this is what you find. So very were they nice, very nice. I have got something else for you. Good. Rises, takes his plate and exists in the kitchen. He then appears at the hatch with two pieces of fried bread on a plate. Here, wow, you are pretty. Rises the plate. Look, read again. Nice. I haven't ate. Bet you don't know what it is. What is it? Then fried bread. That's right. Begins to eat. She watches him. Very nice. Fried bread. यहाँ तक आप जब पढ़ेंगे when you did this तब तक कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. They are talking about very simple thing. They are talking about very. They are talking about something called setting is very simple. Very that they are talking about types of bread which fried bread. Fried bread. There is no problem at all. Here there is no problem at all. ओह में नाउ प्रॉब्लम कब पैदा होती है यही है इस प्ले. देखिए जब तक ये दोनों लोग अकेले तब तक कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं और जैसे इन दोनों के समय प्रॉब्लम कब क्रिएट आएंगे प्रॉब्लम तब आने लगता है जब इनके पास कोई आता है और यही बर्थडे पार्टी में बेटी कहता है वेरी नाइस. ये कहती है आई न्यू वाज नाइस. बेटी टर्निंग टू मेक अप टू मी. राइट. तो बेटी कहता है एंड पता चलता है कि दे आर इंस्पायर्ड इन बोर्डिंग लाइक इन इंडिया paying guest house. You have like a guest house. So many tent cities were established. Take of the guests. तो हम वेलकम करते हैं जब हमारे यहाँ कोई what happens here जब मैं पेटी कहता है वो मेक टू बीच लास्ट नाइट टू मेन डर जाते दो आदमी आ रहे हैं. they wanted to put them up for a couple of nights. चाहते थे कि हम इनको दो एक रात रुकना चाहते कपल ऑफ नाइट दो रात. पेटी कहता है यस मेग हाउ मेनी मैन. एक डर जाती कहती कितने लोग आना चाहते राइट. मेग डर जाती कहती है हाउ मेनी मैन कितने आदमी आना चाहते में यही सबसे बड़ी बात. वो कहती है कि दो आदमी आना. पेटी टू व्हाट डिड से वेल आई सेड आई डिडंट नो. तो कहती है कि तो दे सेड दे वुड कम राउंड टू फाइंड आउट. कहती है कि वे लोग बताए हैं कि दे विल कम फाइंड आउट they have come to find out two people, right? And this is the problem that because they will come and they will come to out a good boarding house, and this and so they said that they would come. What did you say? कहती है क्या आपने कहा? कहता well I said I didn't know. So they said that they would come round to find out. Are they coming? कहती है are they coming? Well they said they would. Had they heard about us? बेटी पेटिस में कहती है क्या उन लोगों ने हमारे बारे में सुना है? They must have done. Yes, they must have heard of this. This house is on the list. आज हमारे यहाँ है, हम लोग कई सारे उस टाइम तो नहीं था। तो जब जब पेटी कहता है, मैं कहती है क्या हमारा घर लिस्ट, हमारा घर अभी है, हायर करेंगे? क्या कहता है दे माइट टर्न अप टुडे, कैन यू डू, आई हैव गॉट दैट लवली, कहती है क्या है, have got a room ready, I have got the room with the armchair already. Sure, yes, that will be all right then. If they come today, good. क्या होगा यदि आज वो लगा? बेटी कहता बहुत अच्छी बात है। To take the socks, it's back to the sideboard tire. एक बैग, अब देखिए में कैरेक्टर, there are 5 कैरेक्टर, ये क्लियर नहीं है whether they are husband or wife, इसमें कैरेक्टर और आते हैं। they are guest, they are called Goldberg and on, बाद फिर आते हैं Goldberg and after Goldberg there are one character is Stanley, और अभी तक सो रहा है, उसको जगाना चाहती है, कहती है Lulu is another character. Next I am going to wait. There is a on the pyre, no, the palace in the town have been in. It is a state, so what do you mean? Dancing or singing, what they do there? कहती है और एक शो चल रहा है उसको जाके वह देखे। बेटी कहता है दे जस्ट पॉज, फिर पॉज आ जाता। कई बातें प्रश्न उठा है कि पॉज एंड साइलेंस, तो सिंपली इट मींस है कि व्हाट आर द रीजन फॉर द पॉज एंड साइलेंस is one thing that pause of modern explore the nature of the horror, suffering, the traumatic, that's what Pinter explores in his world, which we keep cozy and relaxed over, right? The world is safe and there is only pause and cannot tell, we cannot make our idea clear, method, problem, suffering at a then says that like sun, पता है कि मैं उसको जगाने जाती हूँ। I like listening to piano. I used to like watching it. Of course, look at the door. I am going to call that boy. Shouldn't you take him up his cup of tea? तो मैं कहती है कि मैं उस बच्चे को जगाने जा रही हूँ जो नहीं है और बट एक का कोई अपना बच्चा, राइट? तो मेग हैज क्रिटिक, बहुत सारे क्रिटिक, this vision of having Stanley as his son, or there is if you आइडियन टर्म, आगे आप देखेंगे इसमें बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन, ने एक टर्म दिया था ओस्टम का नाम सब लोग जानते हैं, और इडिपस कॉम्प्लेक्स, राइट। तो बहुत सारे क्रिटिकल ऑफ इडिपस कॉम्प्लेक्स। तो एग का एक लव है, लव इज फॉर Stanley called the Oedipus complex, right? कॉम्प्लेक्स आप पढ़ने से लिए एक इडिपस कॉम्प्लेक्स हैमलेट में दिखाया है बहुत। और जैसा कि आप जानते हैं इडिपस एक स्टोरी है, ग्रीक में इडिपस वाज a king who killed his son and killed his father and got married mother unknowingly. This is the story of Oedipus, tried the 20th century psychoanalysis. Has talked great deal about. That's why did this play you find that many love for Stanley is like Freudian love. Therefore, Max says that I want to go to wake up that boy who is sleeping in the morning, and why this boy is sleeping. Max said I always take him up his cup of tea, but that was long time ago. I made him. पति एक मैंने उसको चाय लेके गई, चाय नहीं पी। I stood there till he did. I am going to call him. डालने जाती हूँ. He goes to the door. Stanny, she listens. पता है Stanny. Stan, I am coming up to fetch you. If you don't come down, I am coming up. I am coming to count 3. 1, 2, 3. I am coming to get you. प्यार करते होगे. Then she exists and goes upstairs in a moment. Shouts from Stan. Wild laughter. Wild laughter है, आप देखेंगे. तो ये पिंटर तो 20th सेंचुरी का एक कॉन्सेप्ट है, तो ऑफ वाइल्ड लाफ्टर साइन ऑफ कॉमेडी का जो है आप पढ़ेंगे कॉमेडी ऑफ कैसे वाइल्ड लाफ्टर, हंसी जो होता है कॉमेडी, वाइल्ड शब्द आ जाता है तो डरावनी भरम जो भय वाला चीज है, तो हम कॉमेडी ऑफ तरह पूछा जाता है हाउ विल यू सेज दिस, व्हाट इज दिस अबाउट. यहाँ पे आप सो आप आपको कॉमेडी तो है लेकिन मीनिंग, राइट. Katie sits at the table, silence. She returns. He is coming down. I told him if he hurry up, he fast. कहती है कि मैंने कहा है तो नहीं जल्द करेगा तो उसको फास्ट नहीं, that he will not be able to join the break, right. This that didn't it. Hey, may I get his conflicts. पता है कहती है कि मैं तैयार की हूँ. Meg exist the kitchen. पास जाती है. He reads the newspaper. Stanley enters. He on 7 now. On 7 means he has not got he pajama, jacket and wears glasses. He wears glasses. Now glasses is also very symbolical. Okay, find the letter Stanley glasses were completely this glasses I told you. Glasses are symbol of Stanley, are symbol of का एक ख्वाब है, जो उसका एक सपना है, उसका एक दास जैसे और Next, as further find that stainless glasses are by Goldberg and Albrook by Goldberg the two guests. That's what I want to tell you, that how in this find that these were the two guests Goldberg and as the find that that Stanley's classes are complete. So Petty morning is Stanley morning. Now then what you find that Petty says that morning, good morning. Silence. Again there is silence. Silence. Meg enters with bowl of conflict. Again there is silence. Right? Again there is silence. Meg, when Meg enters the bowl. Right? Meg enters. Meg. And Meg enters with the bowl of cornflakes on the table. Now, so when Petty up was Meg takes cornflakes for Petty, right? Meg. So he has come down at last for his breakfast. Doesn't deserve it. जज ही पेटी कहता है कि क्या इसको डिजर्व करता है, क्या इसको देना चाहिए ब्रेकफास्ट, बिकॉज ही हैज कम टू लेट. So Stanley stares at the conflict. Stare means so that he is frightened. Stanley थोड़ा डरा हुआ. Stanley is frightened. Talk about he is symbol of hope. है तो व्यक्तिगत that is individual life का symbol. So Stanley stares at conflicts. Well, conflicts है, पता है क्या आप सही से सो पाए? Stanley, I didn't sleep at all. आप नहीं सो पाया. At all, did you have that Petty to try to eat fast as those conflicts by go on? तो नहीं पाए. क्या तुमने नहीं सुना कि हम लोग कॉन्फ्लिक्ट खा रहे थे, बार बार तुमको दिखा रही थी. तो ही बिगन्स टू ईट. लेकिन जब वो कहती है कि अच्छे बच्चे खाओ, था कहता है कि मैं उसको एक अपने बेटे की तरह से प्यार करती है. स्टैनली, व्हाट इज इट लाइक आउट टुडे? वेरी नाइस, वार्म, वेल, देयर इज गुड, गोइंग, कोल्ड, नो. कहता है कि कॉन्फ्लिक्ट कैसा है? कहती है बहुत अच्छा कॉन्फ्लिक्ट, राइट? No, I wouldn't say it was cold. What are the conflict like? Horrible. Those flakes, those lovely flakes. You are liar, little liar. They are. Stanley डाक में कहता है कि this conflict is not horrible, डरा हुआ है. Horrible word. Also symbol of, as I told you, पहले भी था. Frightened is also symbol of. Yes. Horrible word is very that Stanley very right, that a liar, a little liar, they are people. So the milk is off. Where is milk? Not Petty. At his, didn't you Petty? That's right. कहता milk कॉन्फ्लिक्ट जैसा जानते हैं, तो उसको लगता है कि जब कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ट्राई करे, यार फोर स्टैनली कहता है मिल्क इज ऑल. कहता है इट इज नॉट Petty. petty. That's right. There you are then. All right. I'll go on to the second course. First course. यहाँ तक हम देखेंगे कि वह जो है सिंपल सी बात करता है कि अभी कॉन्फ्लेक्स और कॉन्फ्लेक्स में दूध नहीं है, बिकॉज देयर इज नो मिल्क इन कॉन्फ्लेक्स, लाइक दैट कॉन्फ्लेक्स। इस तरह की बात आगे बढ़ती है और आगे फिर कहता है, फिर आगे क्या होता है, आगे कहता है the second course I feel like something, well I'm not going to give it to him, right, I am not going पता तो चलिए कहता है कि लगता है I feel like something, लगता है कि आई एम खूब, लगता है कि मैं खुद अपने आप को जाके भोजन पकाऊं, बिकॉज आई एम फीलिंग हंग्री, आई नीड, कहती है नो, व्हाई हैव यू गॉट लेट, लेट्स सी, pause Stanley, no breakfast, pause all night long, I about this, I thought you should keep daydreaming all night long and now don't give not even a crust of bread on the table, कहता है मुझे pause, well I can see I'll have to go down to one of those smart hotels rising to, don't go to better breakfast there, कहता है मैं होटल में जाऊंगा खाऊंगा, कहती है नो फास्ट टेक व्हाट आर नॉट अलाउड टू गो इन, डांस, जैसे ही वह मेघ जो है किचन में जाती है, स्टैनली बहुत तेज से जब Meg appears at the hatch with a plate. Here you are, you will like this. Petty rises, collects plate, brings table, puts. What is this? Fried bread. स्टैनली कहता है ये क्या है, कहता है तला हुआ फ्राइड ब्रेड। Again, well, I bet you. Oh yes, what fried bread? You knew, what a wonderful surprise! You didn't know. That's how you read play. Very simple. कहता है fried bread. A bloody well didn't rising. Well, I'm off. Back to work. Yes. Your tea. You went ahead. Your tea. That's all night. No time now. I have got in made right. No, never. Tata stand. Tata. Petty just left. That now. This is the sound that Tata. The petty uh, then that like him and say Tata make defensively. What do you mean? Now defensively is also very important. He says that defensively. तो जहां तक हम पढ़ाने के बाद थोड़ा आएंगे कि इस प्ले को जब आप पढ़ेंगे उसमें देखेंगे कि शब्द जो इन शब्दों को आप ध्यान दें तो आपको लगेगा दिस प्ले इज अबाउट द कॉमेडी ऑफ मीनिंग, केवल मीनेस एंड कॉल्ड वर्बल फियर, डरावना वाली बात, डेंजर, और शब्द ऐसे मिलते हैं कम्युनिस्ट पर, हॉरिबल, ब्लडी, लाइक डिफेंस, गुस्सा में, व्हाट डू यू मीन यू आर बैड वाइफ, कहता है बहुत बुरी महिला, आई एम नॉट, हु सेड आई एम नॉट टू मेक योर हस्बैंड अ कप ऑफ टी, टेरिबल, यानी कहता है कि अपने चाय भी नहीं पिला सकती, अरे टेरिबल की बात है, मैं यू नोज आई एम नॉट अ बैड वाइफ, सडनली गिविंग हिम सोर मिल्क इंस्टेड वाज नॉट सोर, कहती है कि उसको आप खराब दूध दे दिया, सोर मिल्क, राइट, अपने पति को कप चाय भी नहीं पिला सकती, how are you are not a good, right, so today I stop here, यहाँ तक स्टॉप हो जाता है, आगे फिर तो मेरे पहले जब फर्स्ट एक्ट को पढ़ेंगे तो मैंने कहा टेक्स्ट दिया आपने सही, तो किसी भी लिटरेचर की को किसी आप सही तरीके से अंडरस्टैंड कर सकते हैं, कैन अंडरस्टैंड देम गुड वे प्रोवाइडेड यू टेक्स्ट इन थरो. So just today I gave you a brief idea about that how to rate letters play party, how is pollical, as I told you, that very simple, how there are characters, so far only Betty and Nick. It's not clear whether they are husband or wife. I told you that. Yes, sir. If Stanley is another boy, I don't know who is Stanley, nobody knows. Only clear that Stanley is frightened, he is afraid. Why he is afraid is also not very clear. And the, the setting is very simple. Fired bread, cornflakes, that is is like a housewife serving fast, and Stanley is sleeping, he is not getting up early morning, therefore he is being teased by these people. So this is how the play begins. लेकिन play पढ़ेंगे तो पढ़ते हैं टेक्स्ट कैसे इसमें डेंजर शब्द जो they are really like me, they are really, and therefore this play is called the concept. बात भी जो हो रही है the play is not talking about very historical statement. They are talking about nonsense, absurdity, clear idea. That's why this also आप पढ़िए पे next play I further. Thank you. हमको इसको भेज दीजिएगा